Dear traders, this is Albert with Trading Diary, and I would like to welcome you to the review of the 18th week of 2025. And I only took 2 trades this week, and I stopped out for a small loss, and the second one at break even, which is really nice. So let's go over the markets first, and then let's have a look at the trades. So the S&P has been up for the last couple of days, 9 days here in a row. I thought it might have more trouble around here, the 50 EMA and around the 200 EMA, but it pushed through it. Let's see what it does, if it's going to undercut again or if it's going to continue the rally here. Friday, here on this day, I was not in front of my computer and I missed a couple of breakouts, which is alright, can't change it, can I? I'm curious to see what's going to happen here. It's been this massive pullback. It might also form a cup and handle here, or inverse head and shoulders as it were. So let's see what it does. So let's have a look on the first one here, QSG. And my stop was too tight here. Let's go on the 5 here. So I bought here for the break here, which was really, really nice. 5 minutes opening range break here on volume. As we can see here, it had a really nice move on volume, and which about 8%, really nice. But then it sold off and it undercut, and I sold here for a loss of $28, which is all right. I really like the pattern here. I should have got in down here, which would have been the better entry, definitely. But let's see what it does here. It might be setting up kind of cup and handle here. This would have been the early cheat entry here, the early entry. This would have been the best entry point, and we would have had a performance of about 50%. Sad that I missed it, but still a good learning experience. I'm observing the right stocks, so I'm on the right way here. So QSG here, then another one on KINS here. On this day, I had this really strong move here around 11 o'clock here. It broke out of this consolidation, like daily, weeks and weeks of sideways consolidation. And here, even on the weekly chart, weeks and weeks of consolidation. But then the next day it turned around and it sold off, and I sold it for a small loss here as it was selling off and breaking to the lows of the 5-minute opening range break, and I sold it for about $30 of loss, which is, I guess, all right. I think this was a good trade. It was on volume. I'm only trading stocks that break out on volume. We can see here, like, the volume was massive on this day. Unfortunately, it had no follow through, which is all right, too. So these are the 2 stocks that I traded this week. I'm really cautious. I'm wondering if the overall market is going to run into resistance around the 200 EMA. I think it would be healthy, but I'm also not really experienced enough, and the markets can be unpredictable. So let's see what it does. I'm rather cautious, sitting on the sidelines, observing. A couple of stocks broke out last week, stocks on my watch list, which is really nice, which means that I am observing the right stocks. So waiting for more opportunities, and I know that opportunities will come. So I'm rather confident, and it is a really nice feeling. So that was it for me. I wish you all a very successful trading week, a very successful week overall. This is Albert with Trading Diary. I'm signing off. Take care, trade safely, and goodbye.